So we are currently about a quarter of the way through Season 9 with Dover Athletic. You can see they're currently sat 8th place in the table with 11 games played, 16 points on the board just outside the playoffs. Obviously, still too early really to tell what's going to happen in this season. In between episodes, we've been okay. I say okay. We've won 3, we've lost 2 and we've drawn 2. We did, however, beat Everton, which is a team that we just always beat. We've played them 3 times, we've beaten them 3 times, scoring 8 goals and only conceding twice. Anyway, today we're going to be playing QPR and Wigan. We are literally 2 or so days after the Everton game. Everybody's tired. So, for match number 1 of the episode, we are sticking with the 4-4-2 because, let's face it, we haven't changed from this formation since about Season 3. It is going to be João Chio in goal, Muller, Charia, McGuinness and Silko Thomas in defence, Paulsell and Rory McArdle in midfield, Corbeau and Bobby Needs on the wings, Jaden Williams and Mbai Dai as our strikers. Some of you may have spotted a new kind of position, not really, a new role in the centre of the pitch, and that is Rory McArdle playing as a CM on attack, because apparently that role is now overpowered. So I'm expecting to see McArdle score a hat-trick in this game, and then we're going to be good. Now, the last few episodes of the Dover Save, we have been playing really well but not scoring any goals, or struggling to get some goals, which is why today's episode we are playing 2 poorer sides in the league. I think QPR are maybe 18th, Wigan are 21st, or maybe the other way around, so we should be beating both of them. It is a bit of a concern that the very first highlight of the match is an actual highlight from kickoff, and it's QPR holding on to the ball. Also, this is a weird kit clash. It's not a kit clash. Nothing is clashing apart from the black shirts are clashing with our black bottom halves. Reitman's in on goal. If they score from this, we are 1-0 down after 38 seconds. This isn't how this is supposed to go. Honestly, I don't think we've touched the ball. I think they've scored a goal without us even touching the ball. Right, so this is where we're starting our game, and obviously we're 1-0 down already. Bobby Needs is a tiny human. Bobby Needs is about 5'3", isn't he? Brannigan with the ball, intercepted by TC. Good to see. Williams to Dai, slide tackle, loses out. QPR can come forward with the ball once again. We are not playing very well already in this episode. This is a concern, because if we keep going this way for the next few seasons in the Championship... Hold on, Williams is in on goal. Williams makes it 1-1. What I was going to say is if we keep playing poorly and we can never get out of the Championship, this save might be ending. But if we can keep doing what we're doing just there, winning some goals, that's how we speak when we talk about football, right? Winning goals. If we can keep doing that, then it's going to continue until we get into the Premier League. Brogan's throw to Ramsey, back to Brogan, now Brannigan. Ramsey again with the ball for QPR. Are they going to get themselves another chance? Brogan's effort, Andrade's there at the back post, or Felix Correa. It's 2-1 to QPR. Every highlight so far has resulted in a goal, hasn't it? Muller with a throw for us. 2-1 so far. Cross comes in. McGuinness is going to get there. McGuinness heads just wide of the post. It is going to be 2-1. And finally, we've had a highlight that hasn't resulted in a goal. Can we have another one that doesn't result in a goal? It's a save from Martin, in fact. Martin looks like he was offside. He was. Why was that a highlight? We've almost made it to half-time, but once again, QPR have themselves a chance. Andrade, it's intercepted though, actually, from Silko Thomas with a weird header. Brannigan's going to go for a run. On the ground to Brogan. Forward to Martin, who had that weird highlight a minute ago. Brogan gets it back. Now Ramsey through to Martin again. How have they managed to break through? Muller's just calmly passed that back to our goalkeeper. And now counter-attack. Bobby needs to get that. Bobby. Martin. It's not Martin, is it? It's probably Martin, because he's probably slightly Spanish or something. It's Brogan through to Ramsey. They're going to pull the trigger. Brogan takes a few touches, tucks the ball away underneath the goalkeeper. QPR have been absolutely dominant in this game. And at half-time, we are 3-1 down. 3-1 down. That is a thrash arms. What was that? What is going on here? Silko Thomas, McGuinness, Chio, all playing very badly. I mean, do we individually point you out? You've not been good enough. As a loud vehicle goes past my house, you're already motivated. Let's not touch McGuinness or Thomas. QPR with an early chance again in the second half. And Charia, unchallenged, has just conceded a penalty. What is this game? Brannigan stepping up. Chio's probably going to dive the wrong way, and it's going to be 4-1 to QPR. And already episode 2 of season 9. And I'm not going to be... It's not hyperbole to say that I think our season might already be over. Right, it's very rare that I do this. We are doing a substitution of our goalkeeper. We are also going to do Stevie Schwank coming on as a left back, even though we can't really play there. So Tolkachev is going to be coming on for Zhao Chio. We're going to be bringing on Stevie Schwank as a left back. Do we do anything else? I mean, not really. Is this the problem? McArdle, let's swap you out for Pereira. If I'm honest, looking at the match ratings of the QPR players, they've just decided to turn up, haven't they? They have just turned up and been absolutely superb. Divine, for some reason, is on a 6.1 in the middle of the pitch. It's a... Oh my word. How have we conceded that? That surely has to be the goalkeeper's fault. Again. It's even a different goalkeeper, isn't it? So Brannigan scored from the centre circle. How have we let that goal in? Bobby Needs with a corner for us. Is it going to be 5-2? It is 5-2. Mark McGuinness gets a very late consolation goal. I'm going to fire up the team. We've been very poor. Schwank's on a 6-4. He's only just come on the pitch and he's playing poorly. Well, I'd like to say it's a good match for the neutrals. But was it? Was it a good match for the neutrals? Just our goalkeepers, both of them, didn't turn up. Our defence didn't really turn up. McGuinness only gets a 7.2 because he scored a goal. I mean, we were poor. I don't think we ever had a highlight other than the 2 goals. Right, water bottle time. You're coming to training. You don't deserve a break. You're coming to training. Now, one thing we can do is we can get ourselves some money back. How do we find people? Can we do it quickly from here? Or do we need to go individually into here? Discipline, poor performance, half a week's wages. Silko Thomas as well. Why can't I fine you? Have you just been fined? You've literally just been fined because of too many yellow cards. Stevie Schwank's going to get one as well because just for a day. Because he didn't play the full game. Wigan are down in 20th place in the table. We should win this game. We are at home. Although we should have beaten QPR and we were also at home for that one. We are going to go for Chio, Muller, Schwank, McGuinness and Elise in defence. Charia drops to the bench for this one. Even though technically he wasn't terrible last match, but he also wasn't very good because nobody was very good. Elise comes in for the suspended Silko Thomas. Searle and Mercado in the middle. Corbino and Dye on the wings today with Williams and Rory Allen returning to the starting 11. Rory Allen should score goals. Rory Allen doesn't score goals. When you are this good at football, you need to be scoring more goals. Should I tell him to do that as well? Shoot more often. Maybe that's the problem. He's just not having the shots. Right, team. I want to see a marked improvement. Most people were motivated. That's probably good. Williams, Elise and Schwank didn't really care, although only one of them really played in the last match and he actually scored a goal. So let's not worry too much about that. Looking at that Wigan starting 11, they are basically playing the same formation that we lost against QPR with, so I'm a bit concerned. Chio has the ball to Stevie Schwank, back to Chio, lumps it upfield towards our dugout. Not sure where that was going. We've managed to nick the ball. Allen's got the ball, takes a few touches, goes for goal, tucks it in the back of the net. Telling him to shoot more often might have been the key. Greenwood with a free kick for Wigan. Curling effort goes over the bar. It's not that Greenwood, by the way. It's a different one. Not really a lot going on, is there? There's been a couple of chances, not a huge amount to shout home about. Allen's there. Allen's got his second of the game. Shoot more often, Rory. I've always said you should shoot more often. So we've gone from being embarrassed by QPR to hopefully embarrassing Wigan. That would be a nice way to end this episode. We've managed to nick the ball away again. So back to Schwank. Muller gets it on the right. Where are you going to go? Down the wing towards Theo Corbino. Muller again lumps it upfield towards Rory Allen. Doesn't manage to go over the defender. And instead, Wigan can possibly counter-attack. Sam Greenwood on the left-hand side. Number 11 takes a few touches. Plays it on the ground. Deli Bashiru collects it. Edge of the penalty area. Back to Greenwood. Tries to get some space for himself. And an absolute rocket from Sam Greenwood. And that was also the last action of the first half. Wigan's XG is 0.19. They got from that, from 3 shots, they've got 1 goal. I mean, we can score more. We can definitely get more. Looking at Jaden Williams on a 6.5 isn't really filling me with glee. What do we do here? Do we do that? So stick Dye up front, take off Williams for Andrew Moran, I think. You've also probably noticed Roy McArdle back to a box-to-box because the CM attack didn't actually work, did it? Straight into the second half, and we do have ourselves an early highlight as well. Elise to Moran, back to Elise. Where are you going to go, buddy? Long ball towards nobody. We've nicked it here. Hold on. Go on, Rory. Go on, Rory. Thinks it. Hat-trick. Lovely finish from the American. It's 5 goals now for Rory Allen, and 3 of them have come in this match. Rory Allen's on a 10.0. He just needs to shoot more often. He just needs to shoot more often. He is far too good to not be shooting more often, apparently. Why have we never done this before? Wigan with a chance to maybe make it 3-2 from the corner. Graveson's the man to take it, right-footed front post. It's blasted into space by Hap. Apparently, are we going to do ourselves another change? Mark McGuinness is the man that we're going to be bringing off. Romain Chariot is the man to be coming on. We've got one more sub to make. And I'm thinking Hayden Muller for Reed Stephen. That's right, the Barbadian international is going to be coming on. He's already played once or twice this season so far. He's not awful. He could be better. TC with a free kick from a long, long way out. Hits the top of the bar. It's fallen to Stevie Schwank and Rory Allen's there to make it 4. Sam Greenwood now with a free kick going the other way. It's gone over everybody. Deli Bashiro's there. Hits the post. Goes wide. We're going to have a couple of chances. Rory Allen is on a 10.0. Is he going to get his 5th goal? I don't care that we're playing another striker. Moran goes for an absolute rocket this time. Dinks the top of the bar. Goes over for a goal kick. Free kick for Moran towards Chariot. Headed effort from the Canadian. Straight into the hands of Etienne Green. Future England goalkeeper, potentially in real life. Kicks it over the halfway line for Wigan. Paul Searle forward. TC to McArdle. Long ball over the top. Finds a substitute Moran. 2 in the middle. Rory Allen has to be 1. It's towards Allen. Allen's there. Heads just wide. It could have been number 5. Final 5 minutes of the match. Annoyingly, Reed Stephen has had nothing to do all game since he's come off the bench, which is disappointing. I wanted to see him get involved a little bit. It's a 4-1 victory. Rory Allen with a perfect 10. Stevie Schwank getting an 8.0 as well. I mean, why didn't we do this against QPR? Right, Rory, come here. Outstretched arms. I'm delighted. I wanted more than motivated. Not a bit of news I was expecting to read. Conte spotted at Crab Athletic Ground. It turns out the Newcastle boss, who I assume are still in the Premier League, I assume they've also still got silly money, was actually watching Mbaye, who is very good. If we can get sort of the top end of that, then I'll be very, very happy. I do need to give him a new contract soon, because I said I'd give him one at the end of the season, because if we try now, we don't really we do have the money, but they want a minimum fee release of 7.5, which I really don't want to do. And by offering him a contract and then withdrawing it, he's now annoyed. Wonderful. Anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. I'm not even sure how I'm going to resolve that issue that I've just caused myself. Next episode, we're going to go into January, or maybe just before January, sort of Stoke, possibly. Stoke, Sheffield United, we might do. We might even look actually towards the end of January. Basically, what I'm trying to say to you, I don't know what the next episode is. Thank you very much for watching this one. If you did enjoy, do please remember, those are easy words for me to say, considering I've done it a few hundred times before. Leave a like, hit the subscribe button as well if you are new to the channel, and I'll be back with more Dover Athletic and hopefully Rory Allen scoring more goals. Thanks for watching.